Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Soul Frequency event. Today, I have two really special guests. Michal Kali Grix is the founder of Tantra Movement and a devoted teacher of Tantra for over 18 years. His discovery of Tantra radically transformed his life, inspiring him to follow his heart and immerse himself in extensive training, including Kundalini Yoga and studies at the Rasayana Tantra Academy in the Netherlands. And for over a decade, Michal has passionately shared his deep knowledge and experience through retreats and teacher trainings, contributing to a growing global Tantra movement rooted in love and conscious connection. And he has been in a committed conscious partnership for many years, and for the past 5 years has been teaching alongside Trisha Croft, his beloved and spiritual counterpart. Trisha is a Tantra and sacred sexuality coach, international clairvoyant, medium, naturopathic physician, and tantric shamanic witch. And as a high priestess and devoted vessel of the goddess, she leads sacred mystic tours to Egypt, Peru, Hawaii, and other energetic epicenters while facilitating transformational retreats and online training through her Mystery School Academy. And together, Miha and Trisha guide others to reconnect with the sacred, helping women reclaim their divine feminine essence and inviting men into a deeper remembrance of the feminine source within themselves. And through their unified path of Tantra and devotion, they aspire to awaken a more loving, conscious, and spiritually embodied world. And today we are talking about conscious relationships, sacred sexualities, and all things Tantra. So, Michal and Trisha, welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you for a beautiful introduction.
Of course, it's so good to have you both. And I just want to open up the conversation by asking you both, what is a conscious relationship? Because there's so much out there about what a conscious relationship is. So I want to ask you both what you think it is.
So, yes, it is the relationship what have purpose of spiritual, energetical relationship grow into learning how to love better and doing it. That's what it feels for me. So, loving ourselves, but also loving our partner, especially. And with tantric practices, tantric wisdom, we amplify the love between us so much that basically we are overflowing with that love. And yes, we share this as a best gift to the humanity, to individuals, and that's why we teach.
Right. Trisha?
So conscious relationships is, I think, we're bored of the old style of relating when it comes to relationships. And then I think now in the modern day right now is we're searching for something deeper, more meaningful, not only just in relationships having that masculine, feminine roles, but to bring them together, um, bringing balance between the two genders, bringing more consciousness. People want better sex life. They want a conscious being, more emotionally intimate, more spiritually connected, not just working together as a team to get through life. But we want wholeness now, and conscious relationships actually bring that. It allows us to be authentically transparent, authentic, allowing us to also go through our shadows, our things, our maybe attachment styles, maybe all different things. It allows us, the conscious relationships allows us to deepen into authentic self and to be able to support each other as we go into that. We're ripping off the boundaries, we're ripping off, shedding off the layers of conditioning and programmings to come into more source, more alignment, and doing it together.
Beautiful. Yeah. So there's so much out there about what masculinity is and femininity is, and I feel like it's getting a little bit distorted online. So can you both shed light on what divine masculinity and divine femininity is and how they work together?
So what we guide into mature humanity, it's that we both, beyond the gender, what we are born with, we both have masculine and feminine energy within us. And being mature human being for us means that we are liberated from the conditionings, what set up us to be one way, not the other usually, and to have that freedom to be, to use the both feminine and masculine energy according to the situation, according to our wish, according to our preference in general, and being able to switch however we like, be free. That's the path of Tantra, liberation from the conditionings, what we very often didn't choose. So we very often teach through experience, and there is beautiful meditation of recognizing your inner man and inner woman. And yeah, this is a beautiful way how to our students recognize actually that there is not only my over exaggerated masculine side in me as a man, but also I can have beautiful sides of being in touch with my emotions, being caring for maybe my children, being caring for my beautiful partner, and this doesn't belong to any genders. It's just belong to free human beings. That's how we see that.
Yeah, for me, I mean, you see so much distorted information nowadays. But if we look at it, like Michal was saying, Tantra, Tantra teaches us that love is sacred. And when lovers, couples approach intimacy with sacred, we recognize that divine within each other. And when we do that, we alchemize, we come to a realization that we are heaven here on earth. We are divine beings, divine spirit. So we marry sexuality and spirituality and bridge that together, channel that together, where we allow the portal of the heart to open and expand into more consciousness, more love. And through the path of Tantra, to do that, we have to come to wholeness. And wholeness means embodying the feminine, embodying the masculine within me and within the partnership as well, to bring all that together. Yeah.
And coming back a little bit, relating to the previous question, what make the relationship conscious? It's also to be conscious about that. Yes, we are born in this body. What my body is masculine, Trisha's body is feminine, and energetically we can balance each chakras how we like, but there are more preferences from different chakras, they are kind of implement each other. But yes, here Tantra gives us the tools to shape it how we like, and being conscious also about the conditionings, what played a role for thousands of years. And however, we are conscious about many things. We still gonna discover that we still carry those conditionings. We act from these conditionings, and being in the conscious relationship is not putting the things under the carpet, but face it and see it how it is, and use the power what we have, like masculine power. I have probably more. Trisha have maybe more feminine power, and use it but consciously, not from the like old conditionings, but really like from our freedom of choice, actually, not from the conditions what we didn't choose.
And when I was talking also about uniting and marrying spirituality with sexuality and bringing that to the heart without realization, in the tantric path, like I was saying, we bring in the feminine and masculine together. So we find that the human woman actually realizes that she is an embodied goddess. She is that goddess within. And for the man, he also finds that touches that God within. But not only that, we're dancing with the polarities too, or my inner woman, my inner man, marrying that with my inner God and my goddess, and becoming whole. And then when I have this totality and Michal has his totality, we come together. It's one big creative maituna, or oneness, as we say in Tantra. It's the all, and this is the goal, sacred union.
Yeah. So do you think that the traditional roles of masculine, feminine, like, just on a basic level, a man should be a provider, all of these things, do you think that this is just programming distortion and we need to start coming away from that?
Good question.
I like that people realize that there is a lot of conditioning about that. And first, to have a choice, we have to get back our freedom to have a choice, to realize that we didn't have that choice before. So path of the humanity and every individual is to liberate first themselves, and that's what we teach, we guide people into, liberate themselves from the conditionings, what we didn't choose, and then choose what you feel it's you choose, but from your own nature, from your own being. And for one person, coming back to the same conditions, but from this time from the choice would be their choice. But for the other, maybe doing something completely different would be their choice. So it's about freedom and individuality, and not the psychology of crowd and masses.
I think in the modern day right now, I think we're causing more separation than coming together as male and female and complementing each other. We're causing with this what's going on at the moment. I feel like there's this separation, and it's really, really important at the moment to stop the war against the masculine and feminine. We want to bring it together. Tantra wants wholeness, or we want this wholeness. So like Michal said, there shouldn't be any stigma around that. You should be going into authenticity.
Into the partnership, I call it. within ourselves, within our goddess and God within us, but also within the relationship and within everyone around.
Yeah, I really like that answer of like, just clearing everything out, returning to authenticity and liberation, and then choosing from that place. I think that's a really like important thing to remember. So when it comes to sacred sexuality, sacred sensuality, making love, all of these things, again, a lot of distortion, a lot of duality within that, a lot of extremes. So what do you both teach and stand for?
So we stand for, we call it exactly sacred sexuality, what is in difference of typical sex, what is very often connected with past traumas, guilt, shame, and very often running on desires, sexual addictions, and transforming it into so-called sacred sexuality, what is one of the most intimate, most close, most beautiful expression of more and more unconditional love to myself, but especially to my partner. And as we said, with the tantric techniques, we create with lovemaking so much energy that we are overflowing with the love, that we choose our purpose to share that love as a teaching.
So what did you have to clear out? What conditioning did you have to clear out to get to this space?
So the most important progress in Tantra, what I experienced from the beginning, what completely transformed my approach to all life, all sexuality, all relating to myself, to my partners. It was the liberating from typical sex. So what we guide, and this because it impacted my life in one of the most powerful way, big time. This is one of the best gifts I keep receiving from the universe. For me, this is the most powerful spiritual body practice, energetical practice, relationship therapy. So the method of sublimation, of bringing the energy up instead of losing it through typical sex, what ends up with ejaculatory orgasm by the man or clitoral orgasm by the woman. In both, you lose the energy. And because it was not your choice to end up, most of us want to continue longer. You want more. So with tantric lovemaking, we gain the energy. We learn how to avoid to losing the energy, and through that way, we get more love. We nourish all our chakras. We are uplifted after sometimes hours of lovemaking, and we are uplifted. Our relationship, it's connected. There is no better therapy than this. And we are full of energy. Our health is getting better. We feel younger. We look younger. So it's yes, that's one of the best gifts we also want to share here.
And
Yeah, sacred sexuality, especially for me, my journey was searching for something more deeper, more meaningful, more with heart instead of typical sex, you know. It lasts for a few minutes and the man rolls over and there's not much intimacy. There's sacred sexuality. Like I was saying, we bring this sexual energy up to marry it from the heart to spirituality. We're radiating from this space. So we're bringing consciousness. And this is where I found myself searching for this energy. And I tasted it. And once I tasted it, I wanted that all the time. It's not that I was running on desire, but I thought, I want this oneness. I want this love constantly. Once you feel sacred sexuality, once you come into that authentic divine source where you feel so creative. I mean, we're using creative life force. It creates life. It creates babies. It creates heaven on earth. It creates everything. But once you get a taste of that, you don't want to go back. It's like watching, I always say, it's like watching TV, your favorite TV show on mute. You know, it's like, oh, you're not getting anything, you know. This amplifies your whole life. And we teach this because, you know, it's what the initiates, the ancients used to do. They knew this practice on a spiritual path. If you were on your spiritual path, you knew this practice, knowing thyself, knowing what to do with your energy, how to be conscious, how to radiate, how to connect with yourself and your outside world. So there's so much to it, but it's a life changer.
So I would like to give this practical gift that our viewers can actually change their life instantly. So I will share in very short the practice, how it goes. We do longer videos about it, how it impacts our spirituality with all details, like hours of masterclasses, what we also share as a gift. But here, just very shortly, way how to do it, practical information. So before so-called point of no return, the moment where we will have the ejaculation or clitoral orgasm, we slow down, we stop, and we do this method, what we call it use it, don't lose it method. Similar method in sexual Tao is called microcosmic orbit. So this method contains 3 parts in the same time. They are interacting with each other, influencing each other. So these parts are the PC muscle, the breath, and visualization. So PC muscle is the muscle what you use to stop peeing. That's the most easy way to recognize that muscle. So with the tightening the PC muscle, we shut the energy up. With the breath, we suck the energy up. And then we also visualize, because the energy follows attention. You can visualize how you like, green light ball, some golden light, however you like to see it, any color you like. So now all together, before the point of no return, the person who is coming to the peak orgasm do this all together. So that's the most important moment. So with the breathing, you imagine that the energy goes from your genitals on the back of your spine to the level of the heart, and then on the breath out, relaxing the PC muscle back to the genitals. Breathing in, tightening the PC muscle up to the heart, breathing out, relaxing the PC muscle back to the genitals. And you do maybe 5, 7 of those circles And in this way, this too much energy, what was ready to explode and get lost, we brought to the heart. In this way, we are more connected, more loving to ourselves. We are more connected, more loving to our partners. And what most important, we are far away from the point of no return, so we can continue with lovemaking and creating more love, more energy. And yes, after 2 times we stop, or 3 times, we are much higher on the ecstasy level, so we are more satisfied, and the time is passing by. Usually our women love us that the time is passing by, and we are the ones who decide to finish, but we don't finish with the losing the energy. We keep this energy and we live on this ecstasy through the day. We have full inspiration, creative force to run the day, to do best things from, yes, creating so much beautiful love and connection.
And with this, we always forget that the body is a pleasure center. It is, we have so many portals to unlock. We're always going outside ourselves for enlightenment, for anything else. But this teaches us to unlock all these enlightenment, ecstasy, pleasure, elevating our vibration, not only because it feels good, but also too, if you're going through some heavy times in life, it actually helps you to elevate your energy to go through it deeper, so it's not so intense. Yeah. So sacred sexuality, it's using this creative life force, knowing what to do with it, and then amplifying this in the relationship, amplifying it outside your world, creating not only a beautiful connection, but also creating empires, creating whatever you want, art, poetry, music, whatever it is. This is the key. This is the key.
Amazing. Yeah, and you also have a free gift, which is Tantra for Couples online free course. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
So yes, it's a bit taster for our online not free course, but yeah, it's already a lot beautiful practices, beautiful wisdom shared there, especially for the couples. And yeah, you can uplift yourself, you can get inspired, you can find a lot of solutions for your relationships, more understanding why maybe some things work less. So it's like the YouTube list of videos that we share, and we give especially the things for the couples to become more conscious, more happy, more loving each other.
And we will give you a free masterclass here on the link. So that's for everybody to enjoy. So we can go a little bit deeper into what the topics that we've talked about.
Yes.
Amazing. And did you both want to run something short right now, like a practice to show everyone?
Yeah, we can do the Tantra Kriya Yoga breath.
Okay, great. Well, I will hand it over to you, but before I get off the screen, I just want to thank you both for being here with us today and just opening up the world of sacred sexuality, conscious relationships, and creativity for us, and sharing all these beautiful free gifts, which we will put down below, as well as access to Trisha and Mikhail's website, and links, social media links that you can go and access. So thank you both, and I will hand it over to you.
Thank you too for also creating this beautiful festival. We need spread all this wisdom, love, consciousness to the humanity as always. So we are creating a better world. Thank you for doing it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Over to you both.
So, lovely people, we will share with you practice what is called Tantra Kriya Yoga Breath. So you can do it by yourself, just by looking at us while we do it. But if you have your partner next to you, you can sit like we will look into each other's eyes. We will smile, send nice energy. So when you look into each other's eyes, yes, for the single people, when you do it now, you can just look at the screen and be with our energy. But for the future, you may also apply the advice what you learn with your future partner. So we look into each other's eyes. We always look into the left eye of the person who is in front of us. So it's on our right side. And we look with the soft eyes. So we don't penetrate into the pupil, trying to figure out the small detail, but we look with the soft, receptive eyes, yin eyes, that we are able to see what is happening in the background, maybe what is happening in the corner of our eyes. Most important, through all the practice, we smile, we send energy to our partners. So we will breathe through our mouth all the time. And for those who knows the PC muscle, with the breathing, you can tighten the PC muscle. With the breath out, you relax the PC muscle. With the breath in, you tighten the PC muscle. With the breath out, you relax the PC muscle. For those who don't know, you may imagine which muscle you will use to stop peeing, and then next time you go to pee, check if you are close to reality.
So let's do this. Let's do a quick practice. So I will face you. So we're going to, as we breathe in through the mouth, we're going to tighten the PC muscle, bring the energy up to the back of the spine. And on the exhalation, breathing out, relaxing the PC muscle and bringing it back down to the sex. So let's do this 3 times. So do this with me. To the heart. And one more time. Beautiful.
Beautiful. So now we look into each other's eyes. So we will do that 3 times and follow our breath. We will speed up the breath. In the end, we will breathe very fast. It's always good that you also make sounds that you don't block your throat chakra, but you release. So make sounds with the breath. And we will go faster, 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 faster. And then when it would be very fast, I will say tight. So in this moment, tight your PC muscle, hold your breath, and hold it as long it feels comfortable for you.
When you hold it too, you can actually visualize the energy at the heart center. So you can start to imagine, if you can, to open up and expand the heart, radiate it, put it through every cell of your body, maybe even radiate it to your partner.
So yes, we're gonna do this 3 times. Yeah. First time, when you hold the breath, imagine yourself as a happy being. Maybe you don't have to imagine. Maybe you are at that moment. You may feel higher and you may actually feel it. Second time, when we tie the PC muscle, when we hold the breath, you may imagine Mother Earth as a happy place. And third time, when we hold the breath, we send energy to someone who needs it or someone who we love. It may be some hungry child in Africa. It may be someone in your family. So the most important with every breath work, it's to not to overdo. So if you are yourself, do it on the floor, then you are safe. Yeah, you are more grounded. So listen your body much better than our instructions. And in this way, you will feel any signs of dizziness. Just stay on the slow breath. Come back to your natural breath. And you don't have to be the last who hold the breath. It's not competition. So take it easy. It's good to build up your skills slowly, then hurt yourself and get demotivated. Yeah.
And whoever needs to breathe out first, then the other person can breathe with that person.
Yeah.
When you're exhaling.
So, quick summary. Breathe in, tightening the PC muscle. Breathe out, relaxing the PC muscle. Breathe in, imagining up to the heart. Breathe out, relaxing back to the genitals. Looking into each other's eyes, smiling, sending nice energy. Breathing through the mouth all the time. And yes, follow our breath. Ready?
Let's begin.
Ah. 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 Ah, 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 right. Follow our breath. Tight.
Remember to hold it at the heart level, sending beautiful energy. On the exhalation, bring it back down to the genitals. Really ground the energy. Noticing now, you may be feeling a lot of tingle in your genitals, a lot of sexual energy. This is really good. Now we want to will it. Now we want to bring it to the heart, marry heaven on earth. Radiating this to yourself, to your cells, to your partner. Expanding your heart. And just staying in this energy, just noticing your body, sensations going on in the body.
Enjoy the high, enjoy the connection.
Feeling this energy. This is a practice that you can do. You can do this before lovemaking, during lovemaking, after lovemaking, connecting in, maybe even cultivating some sexual energy if you are, this is a creative summit. So if you're wanting to create anything, music, art, maybe start to use this Tantra Kriya yoga before you start to get creative and really bring this creative life force through your channels to the heart, to bring it to the heart, but also bringing it to the spirit, bringing it to the soul.
Some of you may feel already high ecstasy on the higher chakras, and that's it's a small taster what we can do, how we can guide the energy to feel ecstasy not only in the genitals but also in the higher parts of our body, how we can bring this powerful sexual energy into our higher aspects of life, into our higher purposes. And we can also that way enjoy it more and being proud of ourselves now and always.
So you'll feel into us. We've got a free masterclass with the links below. So we'll go deeper into some practices. Stay connected, enjoy the events and the summit, and we hope to see you all very, very soon.
Enjoy the free gifts and use it, don't lose it. Aho.
Aho.